Hello, Christian Church in Tennessee. It's been a while, especially since I announced my resignation. However, ministry is still taking place within the Christian Church in Tennessee. Our region is still moving forward in good and mighty ways. You know, I always like to call us the Mighty Tennessee, and I call us the Mighty Tennessee because we've been able to do great things together. Listen, this weekend, as you head off into the weekend, remember, number one, to take your jackets and your sweaters, because this weather, I know in Middle Tennessee and West Tennessee, is the temperatures are moving into fall, and so we want to make sure that we are warm enough as we move around. And I'm assuming also in East Tennessee as well, because you all are up in the mountains. So make sure that you're warm as you're doing your weekend activities. We have a lot going on this weekend. We have worship services. I have 2 ordinations. Yes, we are still ordaining people, and I have one more to go this year. So that is like over 43 ordinations in 6.5 years. I'm proud about that. I am pumped. I am stoked that we have been able to ordain and send forth so many ministers into the gospel out there. And we couldn't have done it without your prayers and all that you have contributed to making sure that we have a solid commission on ministry, to help lead our candidates into ordained ministry. So as I get ready to ordain these 2, and then one more, I'm just thanking God. I'm thanking God. I also wanted to come on and say to us, the standing forms are out. Yes, so if you have standing within a Christian church in Tennessee, you want to make sure that you complete a standing form. Now, in 2018, at the Regional Assembly in Memphis, there was a resolution put forth on the floor, which was passed. And that resolution was that all clergy, ordained and lay, so that means those who are commissioned and those who are ordained, must take pro-reconciliation, anti-racism, as well as healthy boundaries, both workshops, in a 5-year period, or else your standing would be in jeopardy. You would not have standing. So we have reached that 5-year mark. So if you do not have healthy boundaries or pro-reconciliation by December 31st, then your standing will be in jeopardy. And I'm telling you this because this is not something that Dr. Williams came up with. This is not something that we just pulled out of a hat. This is something that has been out there since 2018. Since 2018. So you have until December 31st, if you have not taken pro-reconciliation, anti-racism, or healthy boundaries, to get those 2 courses and to show us your certificate, because we need to see certificates that you have had, proof you have had these courses. So if you are unsure, you need to call Joan to see if she has a record. If you have taken pro-reconciliation within the last 5 years, or healthy boundaries within the last 5 years, we have a record of it. If you have not taken it in this region, then we can't say that we have a record of your taking these courses, and that you would need to contact the people that you and the places where you took the actual course, and you would need to send us a copy. So January 2024, I know people will be calling saying, I didn't know, but this has been out there for a while. It's been out there for a while. And so we're just reminding you, number one, to fill out your standing form. Number 2, to try to get these courses before the end of the year, so that your standing will not be in jeopardy. And some people are like, well, I don't need standing anyway. Yes, you do. Yes, you do need ministerial standing. Number 1, that is your credential that says to the state and even to your congregation and the world that you hold a license to serve, to be doing what you do. You need standing. Number 2, if you are taking any kind of tax break from the Internal Revenue Service, better known as the IRS. You have to have standing. And so we as a region must be in compliance to ensure that our clergy are, that we are where we need to be and that we are doing the right thing, that we are compliant. And so that is why standing is so important. And plus, it's important to be connected. It's a matter of responsibility and accountability. That you are not out here by yourself as a clergy person, but you are connected to the wider body. You're connected to the region, you're connected to the entire denomination, and ultimately connected to clergy siblings everywhere. And you want to be accountable. And so if you have not had standing in a while, you want standing, give us a call so we can talk about getting you reinstated. Listen, I'm going to go. I just wanted to come on to tell you how much I love you and how grateful I am that we are in ministry together, and wanted to remind us about ministerial standing and the effects of what's going to happen in January. Again, have a positive and a blessed weekend. Be open to the move of the Holy Spirit. Allow the sermon that you hear or you preach to not only take to heart the folks who will be the listeners, but also you will be the first partaker of the words that comes from God and not just of you. Take care. God bless you. And I'll see you out there soon.